How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys what to do and how to get to the quest point shop. Also, why is it useful? So anyway, to get here, you just need to go to the lodestone at Varrock. So the Varrock lodestone is literally right here, and then the quest point shop is literally right here. So it's very easy to find. Once you get over here, go over and talk to May, and then just open up shop. You don't really need to talk to her unless you really want to, but basically opening up the shop will get you where you want to go. Now, you can claim a whole bunch of rewards and everything based on the amount of quest points you currently have. So I currently have 325 quest points, so I was able to claim a whole bunch of stuff. I got these magical dice, which we're going to be rolling here in a moment. And I also, let's see, got the ring quests, and this bracer of trials came from something I'll show you in just a second. But I got these dice rolls from unlocking these right here. So just click on claim rewards. It'll give you everything that you already have unlocked. You can also check down here below to see what other stuff you've got coming. The Rover Dog Pet at 200 quest points. The Helmet of Trials at 300 quest points. And then if you click on one of them, it actually shows you a more detailed explanation of what it is, which is pretty cool actually, because normally, you know, you gotta kind of look this up a little bit. So it's actually nice that you can just go ahead and click on it, and then also will show you what's going to come up to. So when I get to 400, which nobody has 400, then I'll be able to get Spot. Also, if you click up here, you can see what's coming up at future rewards. It looks like nothing else for me, but if you go back, you can see exactly what you would get for each one of the rewards if you've already passed it. If you haven't passed it, then you can obviously just go look forward. And then going into unlock. So that is how you get these magical dice, which I'm about to re-roll here on the video. But if you go to unlocks, that will get you to the really exciting part of this new update. So each one of these has a tier. You can go to the Kombat Track, or not really a tier, but like a track. So the Kombat Track, the Pet Track, and the Hub Track. So each one of these are pretty useful. Although I would say if you're a higher level player that you know, has a decent amount of quest points, maybe not all of them, then definitely go with the Pet Track and the Hub Track. I would probably go with the Pet Track first, then the Hub Track. So number one thing, Pet Track, number two, Hub Track, and number three thing, Combat Track. If you are having difficulty with some quest bosses, then the Combat Track might be the way to go for you. But anyway, let's start with the Combat Track. Basically, each one of these pieces that you get, and you can see here that you need to spend a certain amount of quest points to unlock them. Up here, it'll show you how many quest points you have to allocate. This does not drain your quest points or anything, so if you were to hit the reset unlocks, then it'll just give you all your quest points back, and you can reattune them to whatever you want to. Also, the reset option is available once every week, so just keep in mind you can only reset them once a week, but you can reset them once a week, so that's kind of nice. The boots of trials give you each one of these pieces of armor basically gives you a 1% damage reduction from quest bosses for each death you've had, up to 5. So that's kind of cool if you're having a difficult time with some bosses. Also, these things go up to tier 75, so it's a decent amount of armor if you aren't able to afford any better weapons and armor. And then the Vanquish is the weapon in the first tier, and that gives you a 5% damage bonus against bosses per death. So actually, if you have 5 deaths at a boss and you have the 25% damage bonus, that makes this pretty dang strong, actually. So it'll make it stronger than most other weapons in the game against bosses. So that's actually kind of cool. But if you don't have any trouble with quest bosses, then like I said, ignore this tier because you don't really need it. Next thing is going to be the Lorehound pet. So the base one is unlocked right here at 25, I believe it is. And then you go to quest supplies, which is kind of cool. He'll give you like ropes and law runes and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know what the cooldown is for that, but I haven't tested that quite myself. But I know you can get like stuff like ropes and everything for doing quests, which is kind of cool. The fetch will go and grab you books from your player-owned house bookcase, which is kind of cool. And that way you don't have to go all the way to the bookcase to get them. Quest outfits is kind of sweet. I will show you that in just a second, but it's most just cosmetic stuff. Loot range. Now, okay, these two things right here are the big things for especially higher level players. So if you were like a maxed out player and you're looking for some benefits from this update, you're going to be looking right here at loot range and lore helper. So loot range, while you have him active, it will increase the entire area loot range. So area loot is an option you can turn on in your settings. Just go to settings, go to loot, and turn on area loot. And what that'll do is when you click an item on the ground, it'll give you all of the other items that are in a certain range. And that's it's not a very big range normally. So I'm going to be testing to see what the new range is, and I'll probably make a video about that as well if you guys want one. Put down in the comments below if you want to see a video of me testing the loot range for you guys. But The loot range will essentially just increase that range so you can pick up more items. That could be really useful against a lot of things because some things have like loot that drop just outside of your range, so that could be pretty useful. The next thing is going to be the lore helper. This is the really cool one. So this one is while you have the dog active, there is an increased chance to find the certain lore books. So if you're killing monsters that are for the Master Quest Cape, and you are trying to get the lore book drops, then this guy will help you get those faster. Hopefully we'll get more information about which ones are actually included into that, but I'm guessing it's like the Ripper books and stuff like that. So really excited about this because anything that can save time, and I believe the boost is 25% by the way, so that's a pretty significant boost. So anyway, right there, that is probably like the shining gem of the entire update. Next thing down here is these quest portals. The quest portal, I think it only gives you the latest quests. So the quest portal can actually be found out right here. By the way, it's literally right next to the shop. You just click that, and it'll teleport you to the starting location of the newest quest. I really wish it would just give you a random quest or like an active quest or something like that. It'd be a little bit more useful. The adventurer title, which is whatever. The ring of quests, which is kind of cool. It's right here. If you rub this, then it'll give you a lot of different options for transforming into one of the quest characters, which is kind of cool looking. The adventure and training gives you increased loot essentially from Meg, so it gives you better lamps and stuff, I'm gonna guess. So basically anything you get extra from this is gonna be useful, so that's pretty cool. Next thing is the bank chest, which you can use a bank chest right here. It is literally right here next to the shop, so it's kind of a convenient location for a bank chest if you are going to be coming here to do it for quests or something like that, which would be kind of useful. Anyway, you can use that lodestone to get right to that bank. And the last one is the quest item storage. So this unlocks quest item storage. Quest item storage is right here. It is this massive chest right here. This is a bunch of different items from the quests. I don't know what else can go in here yet, but hopefully in the very near future the wiki will be updated so we can actually see what all can be put in this chest. But anyway, this is going to be able to give you a lot more bank space because you can get rid of some stuff you didn't really want to hold on to before, such as the silver light and stuff like that. And also it'll give you some stuff back that you've destroyed in the past, like Disc of returning from the cabbage thing. So anyway, pretty useful. I'm actually super excited about this because I've been waiting for a quest storage type thing for a very long time. So very excited about that. All right, hopping in, guys. This is actually kind of a big update, kind of think of it. Okay, so looking right here, we go to follower pets. We go all the way down, and not follower pets, my bad, companion pets. There we go. And you find Lorehound. So Lorehound is right here. Lorehound is a pretty cute little dog. And then what you can do is you can go on the right side over here, and you can click, and it will give you a different outfit. As long as the accept option is available, then you are able to use that outfit. So these are based on the quests you've completed and stuff. As you can see, I cannot do the Fremenic one, probably because I've not done Blood Runs Deep. And then the elf one, if you've done all the elf quests, you can do that one. There's the vampire one. There's the this is the pirate one. There you go. Apparently, I'm missing a pirate quest, which I didn't realize. But anyway, pirate one actually looks pretty cool. And then this one is the quest outfit, probably for having done all the quests. Yeah. Oh yeah, it says right there. it's right there, right down at the bottom. So complete all the quests to get that one. Blood Run Deep, like I said, and Pieces of Hate. Pieces of Hate is what I'm missing for that one. But anyway, this right here is the vampire one. I kind of like that one, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on the elf one right there. So you just hit accept, and you can do that before or after you summon the pet. And then there you go. He is right there. If you are trying to access his extra stuff, like you want to get the quest items out of him and stuff, just right click your familiar options, go to interact. On interact, you can say take supplies, fetch books. So that's getting those books from the player owned houses. If you hit the take supplies, it gives you a rope, a lantern, a spade, and emergency law runes. It's pretty cool. It gives you a spade. So if you're looking to go do some quests, treasure trails, then you can actually, get your spade from him right there. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and roll these dice now. So we've got these magical dice that people have been saying are just really ridiculous, giving you really good rewards and everything. So let's go ahead and roll these dice and let's see what we get. Also, by the way, this account is currently in the middle of the rebuild. So this is all going to go towards the rebuild, which I'm pretty happy about. So I got red elegant legs, coins. Let's look at this log really quick. I want to see if they actually count for your clue rewards, because I know people are going to be wondering that one. So I'm going to go ahead and figure that out. Let's see. General clue rewards. I'm not even sure what tier this red elegant legs is. Oh, okay. So it does not go towards your clues. So if anyone's wondering about the treasure trail collection log, these do not go towards the clues. So that kind of sucks. So if I get a die, then I don't really care because I don't need the money and I just really want it to go towards the quest rewards. So okay, we're getting some basic stuff. I'm guessing tier 1 is like for like clue, like easy clues. And we're also getting some GP while we're doing this. So that's kind of cool. So we got black full helm G, wizard robe skirt G, red element legs. I know a lot of people have been getting dyes and all kind of stuff, which I'm really excited about. Like, it would be cool to get one because, you know, obviously it'd be cool to get some extra cash, but I don't really need that GP, so it kind of sucks that it's not going towards our collection log. But I understand why, because it's not actually doing a literal clue. So we got Adamant Shield H1, we got Green Dragon Hypes G, and also these tier 2 dice are giving you 500,000 gold for every one you roll. The tier 1 dice are giving you 250k. I kind of feel like I'm cheating on RuneScape right now, to be honest with you. But you do have to complete a lot of quests in order to get these rewards. So the only reason why this seems OP is because I've already got all these quests done. But if you're like someone who's grinding through the quest, then it'll seem way more balanced. I can understand that. Wow, 1 million each roll for tier 3. Holy cow, that is ridiculous. So blessed Dragonhide Coif, another 1 million gold, and a rune H5. Let me go ahead and move this over so we can see it better. Some pretty good rewards here. So 1 million more gold and a Ceradamon Crozier, however you say it, Crozier. It's probably not French. So let's see, 1 million more gold and a blessed Guthix Chaps. Okay, and this is tier 4. Tier 4. How much do we get? How much do we get? Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 2.5 million, and I got a Zamorak bow. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and check out the bank value of all this stuff right here. All right, so we ended up getting about just under 14 million gold from doing these dice. So I would highly recommend you rush over as fast as you can and get these done, because all these items are likely to crash in price due to the fact that obviously these are so easy to get right now. So I would definitely expect these to crash in price. So I'm probably not even going to get this much money when I go through them in the Grand Exchange. But I obviously got this 9.5 million gold cash, which is pretty sweet. I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a spoiler alert for my rebuild series. So with this new loot right here, our rebuild series is now at 43.5 million gold. And so that's really about it for this video. Now just a really quick note here. My rebuild series is currently in progress. I just got done moving. So now that I've finished moving, I'm going to be jumping back on the rebuild series and getting those episodes out to you. So look very, 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 very soon for the first episode of the rebuild series to pop up. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the videos, and I will see you guys around. Have a good one.